week and a half ago. Tip goes of the Lakeland Thunderbirds. The Loggers come out with a regular starting five. That's Matzik 54, 52 Zaves, 22 Pallas, 30 Petrozalik, and 32 Petrozalik. And Matt Pallas picks up his first personal foul. Those fouls called on Zaves. That's his first. Team foul number 1 on the Loggers. 7:49 remaining in the first, and Greg Arnett goes to the free throw line to shoot a pair. The first is good. Arnett in the game at Phillips scored 11. The Lakeland lineup is 11, Matt Kuck. He's a 5'10 senior. 35 is Wes Markovsky. Markovsky is a 6-foot senior off the feet of Matzik, and possession stays with the T-Birds. 1-0 to score. 7:48 left in period 1. Markovsky goes cross-court to wide-open Aaron Wolf for 3 off the iron. No good. Gets the board. Dishes it back out to Matt Kuck. The rest of the Lakeland lineup, 35 Wes Markovsky, as I said. 41 is J.D. Duncan. He's a 6'3 forward, 6'3 senior forward, and Duncan with the bucket makes it 3-0 in favor of the Lakeland Thunderbirds. Aaron Wolf is a 6-foot senior guard forward. He's the shooting forward. The big guy, 53, is Greg Arnett. Arnett, wearing 53, is a 6'7 senior. Drive inside, dish out to Jerry Petrozalik for 3 off the iron. No. Rebound, Wolf. The bomb down court to Markovsky. Loses control. Still in the paint. Won't roll in. Arnett. The putback is good. Greg Arnett with 3 of the Lakeland 5. 5-0. We've played a minute here in period number 1. Drive inside. Pallas pulls up in front of Arnett. The shot off the iron. No good. Rebound, Duncan. Lakeland with a chance to go up by 7 or 8 this time down. Lakeland at 15-3, 9-2 in conference. The shot by Wolf, no good. Tipped by Arnett. Tipped by Matzik. Recovered by Arnett. The shot crawls in for 2. And Greg Arnett with 5. 7-0. Lakeland up. Steal by Kuck. Takes it away from Jerry Petrozalik to the hole. Count it for 2. Matt Kuck gets his first points of the ball game. Loggers want a timeout. We've played a minute and 38 seconds on this one, and it's all Lakeland. The score, the Lakeland Thunderbirds 9, the Phillips Loggers 0. This is Logger Vision's presentation of Logger Basketball on Price County Telephone Company Cable, Channel 6. Talk about coming out of the gate. 1 minute and 38 seconds have elapsed, 6:22 left in the first, and the Loggers down by 9. It was a pretty even game down at Phillips. No more than, I think, a 5-point lead at any one time. Brian Petrozalik off to Pallas. Goes inside for Zaves. Knocked away. Taken by Arnett to Kuck. Pass inside to Wolf, who loses it out of bounds. And possession goes to the Loggers. 6:01 remaining in the first. And the Loggers with possession in the backcourt. Full court pressure by the T-Birds. Jerry Petrozalik will bring it down. Kuck on him. As man full court pressure. Drive inside, an offensive foul called on Jerry Petrozalik. That's his first team foul, too, on the Loggers. No team fouls as of yet for Lakeland. 5:53 remaining in the first. 9-0 the score. The T-Birds on top. Loggers come out with half-court man pressure. Drive inside by Kuck. Dishes it off to Duncan. Pulls up over Matzik. No good. I think it may have been blocked. Rebound by Brian Petrozalik. Jerry Petrozalik will bring it down. 5:34 left, period 1. Loggers looking to break onto the scoreboard. Matzik puts it up from 14. Off the iron, no good. Recovered by Brian Petrozalik to Jerry Petrozalik for 3. That's in and out. Rebound, Duncan. Off to Kuck. Lakeland can go up by a dozen this time down. In the corner. Markovsky. Nice dish off to Duncan. Won't go. Rebound. Recovered by Arnett. Underneath. It's good. Greg Arnett has 7. Pallas quickly down court. Throws it up. Won't go. It's he was on the floor anyway, but the first team foul against the T-Birds goes to Wes Markovsky. That's his first personal. 4:59 left here in the first. 11-0. Pass out to Zaves on the perimeter, drives inside, stops in front of Duncan, dishes off to Matzik from 16. Off the iron, no good, tip by Zaves, goes in for two. Danny Zaves with the first points of the game for the Loggers. And the Loggers trail by 9, 11-2 with 4:43 left, period 1. Markovsky dishes it off to Arnett. Greg Arnett has 9 of the Lakeland 13. 13-2, Lakeland back up by 11 with 4.5 remaining in the first. Brian Petrosalik looks inside, pulls up over Duncan, is shot off the iron, rebound Markovsky. Kuck will now fire it down court to Wolf, who is wide open. Slows it down, little alley-oop to Arnett. Pass was not quite there, recovered by the Loggers quickly. Pallas brings it across. Off to Matzik, drives it on Arnett, stop, and a travel called on Matzik. Justin was right there for the easy two, but it said he tried something a little fancier, and it wasn't worth it. 4:05 left in the first. 21 Brock Bauer and 51 Ben Fikes step into the lineup for Lakeland, replacing Arnett and Markovsky. 4:05 left, period 1, 13-2. The T-Birds up by 11. Kuck on the near side to Wolf. On the perimeter to Bauer. Looks inside. Back out to Wolf. The feed inside to Fike. Shot up off the iron. No good. Rebound Duncan off to Kuck for three. Yes! Matt Kuck with a tray. He has 5. 16-2. Lakeland by 14. Jerry Petrosalik brings it across. 3.5 left. Drives inside. Pulls up from 14. In and out. Matzik with the board. Wants to go around. A jump ball called. And possession goes to the Loggers. A wasted jump possession there as Bill McCormick, 50, and Jason Woody, 44, check in. And will replace Zaves and Pallas. 3:29 left, period 1. Loggers will be strewn across the baseline in a V shape. Pass inside to Woody, takes it over. Kuck, the shot is good. Jason Woody has a pair. 16-4. The Lakeland lead at a dozen with 3:18 left in the first. Now Lakeland can afford to really slow it down and patiently get one shot. Kuck, cross court to Bauer. Won't launch from 18. Back to Kuck, wide open for three. Short. Gets his own board, saves it from going out of bounds. Recovered by Wolf. It's good for two. Aaron Wolf with his first points of the ball game. 18-4. The Logger deficit, at 14. Brian Petrosalik gets it off to Matzik. Goes in, pulls out, back to Jerry Petrosalik. 2:43 left, period 1. Woody goes for Matzik. Saved by Bauer to Fike. The lead pass to Wolf. It won't go. Fike had the ball out of bounds. Off of McCormick. Says Dave White. I don't believe that. Neither does the Logger faithful. 2:34 left of the first. As Duncan will sit down and Kuck will sit down, Arnett returns, as does Markovsky. So a double post, double big guy for Lakeland. Inside to Arnett, the turnaround, off the iron, no. Put back by Fike, won't go. The tip in. Points go to Ben Fike. Almost taken away from Brian Petrosalik, off to Woody. Back to Jerry Petrosalik, 24. As Ben Fike will get his first points of the ball game. 16-point lead. The three by Brian Petrosalik is good. Brian's first points of the ball game, and it's 20-7. The Lakeland lead at a baker's dozen. 2 minutes left in the first. On top, Bauer. Pass goes wide of Markovsky. Another lucky fan is a souvenir. And with 1:54 left in the first, Logger basketball. As Matzik and Brian Petrosalik will sit down as Pallas and Zaves return. So Zaves will go to the shooting forward spot. 1:50 left in the first. Jerry Petrosalik brings it across with Markovsky on him. Zaves looks inside, looks for somebody, goes in for Woody, who loses control. Markovsky heads up play, gets it off of Woody, and possession goes to Lakeland. Kuck returns, and Wolf will sit down. 1:40 remaining, period 1. Still a 13-point Lakeland lead here in the first quarter. Lakeland's been up by as many as 16 in this ball game. Loggers come out in a 2-3. Far side Markovsky for three, drains it! I don't think they're going to stay in that very long as Markovsky gets his first points of the ball game. 23-7 to lead back up to 16. Palace. Off to Jerry Petrozellik. 1:15 left. Period one. Palace looks to go baseline, dishes it off to Zaves. Zaves with Bauer on him. Goes in for McCormick. Almost too far. Shot off the backboard. No good. Rebound Arnett. 1 minute left. Period one. Loggers down by 16. 23-7. The pass goes inside for Fike. Off his hands. Recovered by Arnett. Shot long. Saved by McCormick. Off to Jerry Petrozellik. We're at 50 seconds. Remaining in the first. Jerry drives inside. Swatted by Arnett. Arnett. McCormick almost with the reach. Gets it off to Cuck. 4-on-1. Dishes it off to Bauer. Won't go, but he'll shoot two. Foul called, I believe, on McCormick. And that will be team foul number 3 on the Loggers. 36 seconds remaining in the first. And the foul is called on Bill McCormick. That's his first. Team foul number 3. As Brian Petrozellik returns, letting Jerry Petrozellik sit down. Fike will sit down. He's replaced by Duncan. 36 seconds left in the first. 23-7. And Bauer to the free throw line. His first time at the line tonight, looking for his first points. He'll shoot 2. The first is good. Lakeland 2 for 3 from the free throw line. 24-7. As Wolf will check in for Bauer. If this one's made, it's short. Rebound Woody. And Brian Petrozellik will bring it down. 30 seconds left as he crosses the midcourt line. Palace doesn't take one from 18. Saves to Brian Petrozellik to Palace on the far side. Looks for somebody open inside. Woody's pass to Woody inside, taken by Arnett. 14 seconds left in the first. And Matt Cuck bringing it down for one good shot. 8 seconds remaining. 6-5. Bauer won't take it. Off to Markovsky. Shot no good. Duncan's put back at the horn. Won't go. But it's all Ashland. It's going to be all Lakeland. The Lakeland Thunderbirds 24. The Phillips Loggers 7. This is Logger Vision's presentation of Logger Basketball on Price County Telephone Company Cable, Channel 6. And the T-Birds will have the ball as we begin period number 2. Lakeland up by 17, their biggest lead of the ball game, as we start the second quarter. Cuck won't try it from 23. Gets it to Arnett over Zaves. The shot in and out. Rebound Matzik. Jerry Petrozellik to bring it down. Loggers need to whittle it down little by little. Don't try and force things to get it all by halftime. Palace, guarded by Markovsky. Dishes it off to Zaves on the perimeter. Has Jerry Petrozellik wide open. Inside to Matzik. The shot from 6 is good. Justin with his first points of the ball game. 24-9. The T-Birds by 15. Drive inside to Markovsky. Dishes it off to Arnett. Swatted by Matzik. And Justin will get his first personal foul. That's team foul 4 on the Loggers. And Greg Arnett returns to the free throw line. He's 1 for 2 from the line and has 9 points in the evening. He had 11 at Phillips in the first game. The first is no good for the 6'7 senior. 7:12 remaining in the half, 24-9. Lakeland by 15. And Arnett's second is good. Greg Arnett in double digits, 25-9. Arnett with 10. Jerry Petrozellik off to Palace. Looks inside, goes for Zaves, and they don't get the ball high enough to get over Arnett. That's the fourth one that I can remember. Fourth feed in that Arnett has taken away or blocked. Cuck throws up nothing that looked of any grace. Shot no good. Finally recovered by Markovsky. On the far side, that's Markovsky to Wolf. Wolf looks to go inside, pushes it off of Palace. Shot no good. Rebound goes to Matzik. To Jerry Petrozalik. Loggers can cut the lead to 13. Steal by Wolf. Wolf to take it to the coast. Count it for 2. Aaron Wolf with 4. He had 19 at Phillips in the game against the Loggers. 4 3-pointers. He hasn't made one as of yet. 27-9, the Lakeland lead at 18. Brian Petrozalik pulls up from 17 off the iron, no good. Cock with the rebound. Has Markovsky open underneath. Off to Wolf. And Aaron Wolf with the bucket. And he'll go to the line. The foul called on Matt Pallas. That's his first. And the Loggers will take a timeout. 6:04 remaining in the second, and it's starting to get ugly. The score, the Lakeland Thunderbirds 29, the Phillips Loggers 9. This is Logger Vision's presentation of Logger Basketball on Price County Telephone Company Cable, Channel 6. The Loggers have used 2 of their 4 allotted timeouts. Aaron Wolf to the free throw line, his first time at the line. Lakeland is 3 for 6 from the free throw line. That's the only thing they haven't been doing miraculously in the evening. 29-9, Lakeland by 20 with 6:04 left in the second. And Wolf's shot no good. Rebound, Matzik. Jerry Petrozalik off to Pallas on the far side. To Jerry Petrozalik on top. Jerry pulls it back out, goes off to Brian. Brian Petrozalik to Zaves, goes in the paint, puts it up, shot no good. Rebound Matzik off the glass for 2. And Justin Matzik has 4. He had 8 points against Lakeland at Phillips last month. 29-11, Loggers down by 18. Wolf almost lost it. Guarded by Pallas, goes inside for Fike. Ben Fike, who's back in the lineup, his pass over Cuck, and possession goes to the Loggers in their forecourt with 5:17 left in the second. Every time down, the Loggers need to put points on the board to whittle this lead down. Jerry Petrozalik on the far side to Pallas, looks inside, off to Matzik on the perimeter, to Jerry Petrozalik, pulls up, long, rebound Fike, gives it off to Cuck, the bomb down court to Wolf, tipped, knocked away by Zaves, but recovered by Wolf. Takes the 3, no! Rebound Brian Petrozalik. Off to Jerry. 4:50 left in the second. As Jerry Petrozalik brings it across. To Brian Petrozalik. Looks inside, off to Matzik, pulls up from 18. In and out. Rebound Fike. Loggers not doing anything in the paint. 4:35 left in the second. Cuck on the near side to Duncan. Back out to Brock Bauer, who's back in the lineup. Bauer drives past, gives it to Fike underneath for 2. Ben Fike with 4. 31-11, the lead back to 20. Pallas drives inside, goes past. Fike underneath, among the trees. Shot off the iron, no good. Rebound, Duncan. Cuck. Lead pass down court, taken away by Zaves. Loggers 3-on-2 break. Zaves off to Matzik in the paint for 2. Justin with half a dozen all in this period. And with 4 minutes left in the second, it's a 31-13 Lakeland lead. Cuck goes inside for Wolf, guarded by Pallas. Dishes it back out to Duncan. To Cuck, 3:40 left in the second. Cuck loses it out of bounds, knocked out by Brian Petrozalik. And the T-Birds remain with possession. Mike Bridgeforth, 25, checks in the lineup for the first time for Lakeland, as Arnett returns as well. Jason Woody and Bill McCormick return for the Loggers. 3:36 remaining, period 2. Lakeland with possession in their forecourt. Cuck gives it off to Fike. So Fike and Arnett, the double posts inside. Off to Bauer, and an offensive foul called on Ben Fike. Player control foul. That's his first team foul, too. And possession goes to the Loggers. 3:25 left, period 2. 31-13. Lakeland leads by 18. McCormick. Off to Jerry Petrozellik. Jerry on the perimeter. On the far side to Matzik. Wants to go inside. Loses it. And possession goes to the T-Birds. 3:15 left, period 2. 31-13 the score. Cock will bring it across with 3:09 remaining in period 2. On the near side, that's Bauer. Bauer looks inside, goes back on top to Fike, inside to Arnett. Post to post, counted at 1. Greg Arnett will pick up point number 12 as Jerry Petrozellik picks up his second personal foul. That's team foul 6 on the Loggers. So Lakeland in the bonus for the remaining 3 minutes of the first half. And Greg Arnett to the free throw line. He's 2 for 4, has 12 points. The first is good. Arnett 3 for 5, converts the three-point play. 34-13, the lead is at 21 for the T-Birds. McCormick inside in front of the double post. It crawls in for 2. Bill McCormick with his first points of the ball game, 34-15. The Lakeland lead at 19. Cuck brings it across, 2:40 left, inside to Fike, jump ball. Great job by Jason Woody, getting a tie-up of Fike underneath, and possession goes to the Loggers. Markovsky and Duncan return, 35-41. Bauer sits down and Fike will sit down. 2:36 left in the second. Loggers need to make hay now. They're down by 19. There's no 19-point shot in the game of basketball. Bringing it across is Matzik. To Jerry Petrozellik. Back to Matzik, inside to McCormick. To the hole, won't rim in. Rebound Woody. His shot over Arnett is good. Jason has 4, and it's a 34-17 Lakeland lead with 2:14 remaining in the second. Cuck to Bridgeforth, eventually gets back to Cuck, drives inside, dishes off last minute to Arnett, inside for 2. Greg Arnett, 15 points here in the first half. 2 minutes remaining in the second period, 36-17, the lead's back to 19. Brian Petrozellik wants to go baseline. Bridgeforth forces him back out. Brian Petrozellik for 3, rims out. Woody had it, Woody tips it away, rebound Brian Petrozellik to Matzik. Straight on from 21, no good. Rebound Matt Cuck. The bomb down court for Markovsky in the paint. Count it for 2. Wes Markovsky with 5. 38-17, the Lakeland lead back to 21. 1:24 left in the second. Woody on top. Off to Jerry Petrozellik, to McCormick. In the paint, a block called on Arnett. Greg Arnett will pick up his first team foul, 3 on the T-Birds. And the Loggers will inbound underneath. Zaves will return, and he replaces Petrozellik, Brian Petrozellik. Brock Bauer, Aaron Wolf, and Ben Fike will all return. Just Fike and Bauer return as Arnett, and Cuck sit down. 1:16 left here in the half. In the corner, that's Jerry Petrozellik for 3. Shot no good. Matzik with the board in the paint. His shot's up and no good. Rebound, Fike. And a foul called on McCormick, and Bill realized it. That's the second on the senior and team foul 7. So we'll bring it down to the other end to shoot 1-1. Bill McCormick's second. Team foul 7. And Ben Fike to the free throw line to shoot 1-1, his first time at the line. Lakeland as a team is now 5 for 9 as Fike picks up point number 5. The second for the sophomore is also good. Ben Fike, 2 for 2. He has 6. 40-17, the lead at 23. 1 minute left in the half. Matzik Looks inside, goes off to Woody. The far side, Jerry Petrozellik had the quick three, didn't take it. Drives inside, a block call on, I believe, on Aaron Wolf. We'll wait for the indication. The foul is on Wolf. That's his first team foul for the Loggers. Will have the ball on the baseline with 49 seconds left in period 2. Woody from 13, off the iron, no good. Rebound, Duncan. And Bauer will bring it down. He'll slow it down, maybe for one shot before the period. Wolf on the perimeter. 30 seconds left. Wolf wants to take Matzik inside. Gives it up to Markovsky. 23 seconds left. Markovsky tries the dish off. Knocked off of Zave's leg, I believe. Saved by Markovsky. Back out to Wolf. 15 seconds left in the second. 40-17 the score. Wolf drives inside, and an offensive foul called on Aaron Wolf. That's his second, team foul 5. As Bridgeforth returns, and Wolf will sit down. 8 seconds remaining in the half. 40-17. Loggers could use a 3 to cut the lead at half. Woody, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Woody won't try it from 30. Stealed by Markovsky at the horn. It's short. We have played 16 minutes of basketball, and the Lakeland Thunderbirds in total domination of this one. Lakeland 40, the Phillips Loggers 17. This is Logger Vision's presentation of Logger basketball, or a reasonable facsimile thereof, on Price County Telephone Company Cable, Channel 6. And here at the intermission, the score of the Lakeland Thunderbirds 40, Phillips Loggers 17. Let's go through the scoring first for the Loggers. It'll be pretty easy. Justin Matzik leads all Logger scorers with 6. 4 points for Jason Woody off the bench, 3 for Brian Petrozellik, 2 points each for McCormick and for Zaves. McCormick and Jerry Petrozellik each with 2 personal fouls. The Loggers did not go to the free throw line. For Lakeland, they're led by Greg Arnett, who has 15 on the night thus far. Aaron Wolf and Ben Peak each with 6, 5 for Wes Markovsky, 5 for Matt Cuck, 2 for J.D. Duncan, and 1 for Brock Bauer. Wolf has 2 fouls for Lakeland, and T-Bird 6 for 10 from the free throw line in the first half. That's 60%. The Loggers are at 9-0 in conference, Lakeland 9-2. A victory by the Loggers tonight would, A, be an amazing achievement the way they've looked in the first half, but also would give them the conference title. If not, the Loggers play at Medford. And at Northland Pines on Thursday and Friday, we'll have the Northland Pines game for you, Friday night's game, here on Channel 6. We won't have the Medford game along the way. Ball knocked away by Brian Petrozellik, and possession stays with Lakeland. The inbound goes to Cuck. Cuck in the paint, dishes off to Arnett for 2. Greg Arnett has 17. And it's 42-17. Lakeland up by 25. Jerry Petrozellik to Brian Petrozellik. Up on the far side to Jerry Petrozellik. Won't try 3. Goes inside, dishes to Zaves. Loses it. Wolf off of Zaves, and possession goes to the T-Birds. That's the way the game's been going thus far. Lakeland using court smart to beat the Loggers. Good positioning, good passing of the ball, as well as getting some good shots off. Back on the perimeter to Markovsky, taken away by Jerry Petrozellik. 1-on-1, Jerry to the hole, won't go. Rebound. And the official says it's off of Palace. And they're waiting for a decision between the two. He saw it, I believe. Oh, they said it was off of Lakeland. And an overrule, so it's not. We're not going to have a dual possession, an alternating possession call. So the Loggers have the ball in their forecourt. 7:05 left in the third. Palace in the corner from 17 off the iron, no good. And Brian Petrozellik will be called with the over-the-back call. It's his first team foul 1 on the Loggers in the second half. 42-17 the score. Lakeland by 25. The feed inside to Arnett. Up in front of Matzik, shot no good. And the foul, I believe, is called on Duncan. And J.D. Duncan will pick up his first foul over the back. And possession goes to the Loggers with 6:52 left in period 3. The inbound by Palace goes to Jerry Petrozellik, double team, gets it off to Brian Petrozellik. Brian brings it down. 6:45 left, period 3. The lead's at 25. Loggers have yet to score here in the second half. Jerry Petrozellik gets rid of it to Palace. Matt looks inside. Jerry Petrozellik from 16. His shot is short. Markovsky had it. Brian Petrozellik takes it away, loses it, and possessions goes to Lakeland. 6:27 left, period 3. And Lakeland with possession in their backcourt. On the far side, that is Wolf. Guarded by Palace. Goes inside, stopped by Matzik. Kuck won't try 3, goes from 15 instead, and it's good. Matt Kuck has 7. 44-17. The T-Birds by 27 points. Palace goes inside, throws up a prayer pass to Arnett, shot no good. Duncan with the rebound. Gives it up to Kuck. We're under 6 minutes left in the third. It's all Lakeland, 44-17. Markovsky won't try 3. Wolf goes to Duncan. Tries to lay it in, rebound, Arnett, and it goes for 2. Greg Arnett has 19. 46-17, the lead is at 29 for Lakeland. As Jerry Petrozellik brings it across. Off to Palace. Brian Petrozellik to Jerry Petrozellik, wants to go baseline, stopped. Gets it off to Palace, has the wide open Trey, takes it from 22, off the iron, no. Brian Petrozellik with the rebound, puts it up, his shot won't go. Rebound recovered by Kuck, deep to a wide open Markovsky for 2. Wes Markovsky has 7. 48-17, the lead's at 31 for Lakeland. Matt Palace keeps the possession as it was knocked away by Markovsky. Zaves for 3 from the corner, it's good. Danny with 5. 48-20, the lead at 28 for Lakeland. 4:48 remaining, period 3. Bringing it across is Kuck. On the far side to Duncan. Then she gets back around to Kuck from Markovsky. The near side to Wolf. Cross court to Duncan, goes baseline, stopped by Matzik. Faded away, no good. Rebound, Arnett stripped by, I believe, by Brian Petrozellik and recovered by Jerry Petrozellik. 4:22 left in the third. Jerry stopped, back out to Brian, launches the tray, yes! Brian Petrozellik with half a dozen. The lead's back down to 25 for Lakeland with 4:09 left in the third. Kuck on the far side to Wolf, won't pull up, gets it off to Duncan on the perimeter. Wolf won't try 3. Throws up a prayer and it won't go, but a foul called. Will send Wolf to the line to shoot 2. The foul called on Matt Palace. That's his second, team foul number 2 on the Loggers. Woody returns and Palace will sit down. Fike will return and Arnett will sit down. 3:55 left in the third, and to the free throw line is Aaron Wolf. He is 0 for 1 from the stripe. He has 6 points. Make it 7 as he makes the first of the 2-shot foul. 3:55 left in the third, 49-23. Lakeland by 26. The second for the junior is good. Aaron Wolf with 8, and he'll come out of the ball game as Brock Bauer will return. Number 21 replacing Aaron Wolf. 3:55 left in the third, 50-23. Loggers down by 27. Brian Petrosalik ahead to Jerry Petrosalik, goes to Woody, to Matzik. Matzik stopped as he had the 2-on-2 break as Lakeland caught up. Jerry Petrosalik back out to brother Brian. 3:40 left in the third. Matzik in the paint, pulls up from 13, no good. Tipped away by Arnett, recovered by Bauer. 50-23, Lakeland by 27. Duncan on the far side gets it off to Bauer, on top to Markovsky. To the paint, gets it off to Bauer, guarded by Matzik. Bauer on the near side to Markovsky, to Kuck. Matt Kuck goes baseline, goes past Zaves, gets it off to Bauer from 16, and it's good. Brock Bauer with his first bucket of the ball game. He has 3. 52-23. The lead's back up to 29. Jerry Petrosalik off to Matzik, goes in for Zaves. Knocked away by Duncan. Ahead to Kuck. Nice feed inside to Markovsky, all alone for 2. Wes Markovsky with 9. And the lead's back to 31, 54-23 in favor of the Lakeland Thunderbirds. Jerry Petrosalik goes through the hands of Woody. Taken by Markovsky to the hole, won't go. Recovered by Woody to Zaves as Danny brings it across the timeline with 2:25 left in the third. Zaves on the perimeter. Wants the 3, goes cross court instead to Jerry Petrosalik. His shot up from 6 is good for Jerry. His first points of the ball game come with 2:11 left in period 3, 54-25. The Lakeland lead by 29. On the near side, Duncan goes in for Feek. Ben Feek has 8. 56-25, the lead back to 31. Zaves, wants to go baseline, loses it, recovered by Duncan. Kuck on the far side to Bauer. Looks inside. Duncan with the drive for 2. J.D. Duncan with 4. 58-25. Lakeland's biggest lead of the night, 33 points. Matzik. Jerry Petrosalik from 23. Yes! Jerry has 5 all in this period. 58-28, the lead at 30. With 1:12 left in the third. As Kuck brings it across. On the far side, it's Bauer. Off to Markovsky. Shot no good. The second by Feek won't go. Third time. That's a charm. Ben Feek has 10. 60-28. The Loggers losing it inside. The shot by Brian Petrosalik. No good. Rebound. Goes off to Kuck. 45 seconds left. Feek with 10. Arnett with 19 points. That's the 2 big guys. And if you include Duncan in that, you're looking at 33 points. Swat by Zaves. Recovered by Woody to Zaves. 26 seconds left. Zaves drives inside. Before the shot, the foul will be called on Markovsky. Markovsky picks up his second team foul, 2 on Lakeland. Mass substitution as Pallas and McCormick return. Steve Nichols, 34 in the lineup for the first time for the Loggers. Wolf returns, Arnett returns, and in for the lineup for the first time for Lakeland, 13, Kellen Anderson, who's a 5'3" freshman. Pallas inbounds to Woody on the perimeter. Woody off to Matzik. Matzik looks inside, 18 seconds left. The shot by the sophomore is good. Justin Matzik with 8. 12 seconds left in the third, 60-30. The Loggers half of the Lakeland Thunderbirds, and that's pretty much the way it's been so far. 4 seconds left, 3 seconds. Wolf dishes inside for Arnett, taken away by Woody. McCormick at the horn, shots about 4 feet too low. We've played 24 minutes of basketball, and the score, the Lakeland Thunderbirds 60, the Phillips Loggers 30. This is Logger Vision's presentation of Logger Basketball on Price County Telephone Company Cable, Channel 6. And the Loggers have possession as we begin period number 4. Lakeland by 30, 60-30. The Logger lineup: Nichols, Pallas, Zaves, McCormick, and Woody. Pallas to Zaves on the near side, goes inside for McCormick, loses it, recovered by Arnett. As Lakeland comes in with a double post, bomb down court to Wolf, shot no good. And the foul will be called on Feek. That's his second, team foul 3. As Zaves will inbound in the backcourt for the Loggers with 7:41 left in the ball game. 60-30 the score. Nichols will bring it down. Steal by Bauer. Bauer, 1-on-2, swatted by Pallas. But Bauer will go to the free throw line and shoot a pair. The foul called on Steve Nichols. That's his first, team foul 3 on the Loggers. And Brock Bauer to the free throw line. He's 1 for 2 from the line. He has 3 points. 7:32 left in the fourth. 60-30 the score. We get the Lakeland lineup here in a second, as the first by Bauer is good. The Lakeland lineup is 13 Anderson, 21 is Bauer, 45 Wolf, 51 Feek, and 53 is Arnett. The second is good for Bauer. Brock Bauer, 3 for 4 from the line. He has 5 points. Pallas tries to drive through, and the foul called on Arnett. Greg Arnett picks up his second. That's team foul 4 on the T-Birds as the Petrozalics and Matzik will return. Nichols will sit down, Woody will sit down, and McCormick will sit down. 7:26 left in the fourth, 62-30. Lakeland by 32. The inbound by Brian Petrozalic. Gets it out to Pallas. Pallas back out to Jerry Petrozalic. Puts it up from 13. It's good. Jerry Petrozalic has 7. 62-32 the lead, back to 30 for Lakeland. The far side, that's Wolf, saves it from going out of bounds. Almost knocked out by Pallas. The shot by Feek, no good. Fight between Feek and Zaves for the ball. Knocked away, recovered by Pallas. Pallas to Jerry Petrozalic. Drives inside, and a foul called, I believe, on Anderson. Kellen Anderson picks up his first, team foul 5 for Lakeland. So they have 1 to give before the Loggers will go into the bonus. 6:57 left in the fourth. The Loggers with 3 team fouls. Jerry Petrozalic off to Matzik. Goes in for Pallas. Past Anderson. Shot no good. Pallas with the board. Puts it in for 2. Matt Pallas gets his first points of the ball game. 6:40 left in the fourth. 62-34. Anderson has the ball knocked away by Jerry Petrozalic, but Jerry will pick up his third. Team foul 4 on the Loggers. The third on Jerry. 6:33 left in the fourth. 62-34. Lakeland by 28. The feed inside for Feek. His shot up off the iron, no good. Second time won't go. Zaves knocks it away, and the foul called on Zaves. For Zaves, that'll be his second. And that's team foul 5 on the Loggers. The shot by Arnett, no good. Gets the rebound, tips it back out. Eventually gets around to Anderson, inside to Feek. Back out on the perimeter. Wolf over to Bauer for 3. Yes! Brock Bauer gets a tray. He has 8 points in the game, 65-34. Lakeland by 31. 6 minutes left. Pallas back out to Jerry Petrozalic from 17. His shot off the iron, no good. Off of Feek, and possession stays with the T-Birds. Excuse me, with the Loggers, with 5:53 remaining in the fourth. The inbound by Brian Petrozalic to Zaves, back to Brian. His shot from 8, no good. Rebound, Kellen Anderson. Anderson brings it across. And a foul called on Jerry Petrozalic, and that will be his fourth. Team foul number 6, but the fourth on Jerry Petrozalic. Five team fouls for Lakeland. Now the board says it's his third. I had him before. I was sure that his fourth. The hook by Arnett is good. 5:35 left in the fourth. 67-34. Drive inside by Pallas, off to Matzik. Brian Petrozellik for three. No. Rebound Arnett. Anderson. 5:20 left in the fourth. Feed inside to Arnett. Swat by Matzik. Ahead to Zaves. 2-on-3 break. Zaves pulls out, loses it. Recovered by Arnett. Taken away by Matzik, off to Pallas for three. Yes! Matt Pallas has 5. 5 minutes remaining. 67-37, the lead's at 30. And Lakeland to slow it down. Wolf in the far corner, guarded by Pallas. Wants to go baseline, loses it. Recovered by Brian Petrozellik. 3-on-2 break. Pallas the lead, taken away by Anderson. Anderson, great job of ball control down court to Wolf, who loses it to Zaves. 4:30 left in the fourth. Zaves to Matzik. Matzik to Brian Petrozellik. Jerry Petrozellik inside for Matzik. Puts it up past Duncan. Shot crawls in for two. Justin has 10. The first logger in double digits. 4:13 left in the fourth. 67-39. The lead's back to 28. Anderson dishes it off to Wolf for three. No good. Arnett had it. Arnett saves it to Wolf. Loggers are standing around out there. Arnett the turnaround, no good. And Danny Zaves will pick up the foul. For Zaves, that will be his third. And that's team foul 7. Pallas and Zaves will sit down as Trevor Rasky, number 20, checks in the lineup for the first time. And Bill McCormick returns. Jason Woody returns for the Loggers, and Brian Petrozellik will sit down. Cuck is back in the lineup for Lakeland, number 11. And Arnett to the free throw line to shoot two. He is 3 for 5 from the free throw line. First is good. .22 points for Greg Arnett. May get 23 as he makes the second. He's made his last 4 in a row. 69-39, the lead at 30 for Lakeland. Lakeland ends their conference season tonight. They play at Rhinelander on Friday. The shot pass inside to McCormick, and Bill's shot good for 2. McCormick with 4. 69-41. Leads at 28 for Lakeland. Cuck on the perimeter. Off to 25, Mike Bridgeforth, who's back in the lineup for Lakeland. Cuck for 3. Yes! Matt Cuck with 10. 3:18 left in the fourth. 72-41. Jerry Petrozellik and Kellen Anderson tied up, and possession will go to Lakeland. As 55, Jason Gregory, a 6'5 junior, checks in for Greg Arnett, and I would imagine that's all we'll see of Greg for the night. Finished tonight with 23. And Steve Nichols, number 34, checks back in for the Loggers, and he will replace Jerry Petrozellik. Anderson, Duncan on the far side to Bridgeforth, back out to Duncan. 3:03 left in the fourth, 72-41 the score. Anderson, guarded by Nichols, goes inside, loses it, and an offensive foul called on Kellen Anderson. Kellen Anderson picks up his second, that's team foul 6. As we have substitutions for Lakeland. 33, Chris Johnson, a 6'1 senior, will check in at senior night here at Lakeland. Duncan will sit down. And I imagine we'll see other seniors as the night goes along as well. 31, Mike Cuck is also in the lineup. Off of Nichols, and possession goes to Lakeland. 72-41. The inbound goes to Bridgeforth. Bridgeforth to Anderson. Anderson Ball goes up wide and recovered by Trevor Rasky. Rasky brings it down, stopped off to Matzik. Matzik to McCormick. Bill's shot from 14, no good, recovered by Bridgeforth. 2:35 left in the fourth. The Loggers travel to Medford on Thursday and then to Eagle River on Friday to finish out the conference season. The shot by Mike Cuck is good for three. 75-41, the biggest lead of the night, 34 points for Lakeland with 2:18 left in the fourth. On the far side, Nichols to Matzik. Justin from 18 drains it. Justin Matzik with a dozen. 2:05 left in the fourth. 75-43. The lead's at 32. Bridgeforth from the corner from 17. The shot's no good. And I think McCormick has just picked up his third personal foul. And he has. So officially, that's team foul 8. As Adam Rosamolski, number 43, checks in the line for the first time, and Bridgeforth will sit down. And from what we have, that's McCormick with 3, Jerry Petrozellik with 3, and Zaves with 3. The first of the two-shot foul is no good for Jason Gregory, who's at the line for the first time tonight, has no points in the evening. 2 minutes exactly left in the fourth. 75-43, make it 76-43 as Gregory picks up his first point. Matzik brings it across to Rasky. Rasky back out to Matzik. To Nichols on the near side. Rasky inside to McCormick. Loses it. Recovered by Rosamolski. Down court to Mike Cuck. Cuck to the hole. Swatted by Matzik. And with 1:39 left in the fourth, the T-Birds will inbound underneath in their forecourt. Anderson will inbound. Goes for Johnson. That's knocked out by Woody. So Lakeland still with possession. Anderson to inbound. Lakeland in a T. Rosamolski out to Mike Cuck. Off to Anderson. Won't try from 22. Puts it up from 14 instead. No good. McCormick 14 feet away from the basket has the rebound. Matzik inside to Nichols for 2. Steve Nichols with his first points of the ball game. 76-45. The game's at 31. Cuck on the near side to Anderson. And a block called on Nichols. That will send Chris Johnson to the free throw line. Steve Nichols will pick up his second team foul, 9 on the Loggers. 1:15 left here in the fourth. So Lakeland will go to 10-2 in the conference, and that will be posted on the clubhouse door. And the Loggers will have to try to meet or beat it as they go to 9-1. The first for Johnson is good. Chris Johnson, his first point of the ball game. 1:15 left in the fourth, 77-45. The Loggers down by 34. The second, 42, the rebound by Woody to Rasky. Nichols, Rasky on the perimeter. Off to Matzik. 1:05 left in the fourth, ball out of bounds. Possession stays with the Loggers. 77-45. The Loggers down by 42. Rasky, Nichols on top, wants to go inside. Back out to Rasky for 3. Yes! Trevor Rasky with a tray. 77-48, 55 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Mike Cuck brings it across. In the corner, Anderson guarded by Nichols. Off to Rosamolski, to Gregory, and the foul called on McCormick. Bill McCormick will pick up his fourth personal foul, and that's team foul number 10. So, Jason Gregory goes to the free throw line to shoot 2 with 39 seconds remaining in the fourth. Lakeland will have a bye in the first round of the tournament. They'll take on the winner of the Colby Tomahawk game a week from tonight. That game will be here at Minocqua. The first for Gregory is good. So both of these teams, Phillips and Lakeland, will have a bye in the first round. The second for Gregory, no good. Rebound Woody off to Matzik. Rasky in the near side to McCormick goes out of bounds. The possession goes to the T-Birds. 32 seconds left in the fourth. 78-48. a 30-point lead for the Lakeland Thunderbirds. Pass inside for Rosamolski, counted at one! Bill McCormick claims that he has committed his 5th foul and will sit down for the night. And that's what the officials indicate. Bill McCormick will sit down with 4 points. Adam Rosamolski picks up his first points of the ball game and has a chance to convert the 3-point play. 80-48, a 32-point lead as Brian Petrozalik will return. Replacing McCormick. 26 seconds left in the 4th. And Rosamolski to try and convert the 3-point play. Off the iron, no good. Matzik with the rebound. Justin wants to bring it down. Stymied. Off to Trevor Rasky. Rasky tries a little fanciness inside the paint. And a foul called. The foul called on Mike Cuck. That's his first. That's team foul 7. And that will send Trevor Rasky to the free throw line. He with 3 points in the night. 17 seconds left here in the 4th. The first by Trevor is good. 80-49. The lead's at 31. The second for Trevor is good. Trevor Rasky with 5. 80-50. A 30-point lead for the Lakeland Thunderbirds. 13 seconds, 12 seconds. Aaron Anderson to the hole, no good. Woody with the rebound to Matzik. 7 seconds left. Ryan Petrozalik off to Rasky for 3, short, and that's the ball game. The final score. The Lakeland Thunderbirds 80, the Phillips Loggers 50. The Loggers will have another day, actually another 2 days, to settle if they're going to win the conference title by themselves or share it with the Lakeland Thunderbirds. The T-Birds still in it. They needed this game, and they got it. Let me tell you, they got it. The final score, once again, the Lakeland Thunderbirds 80 and the Phillips Loggers 50. This has been Logger Vision's presentation of Logger Basketball on Price County Telephone Company Cable, Channel 6.